We are back with Maurice, Elrod, and the cast and crew of Still Got Game. We all hope you enjoy that short film presentation as much as we did, especially the fact that I can't believe I heard my voice going, Jesus! Maurice, are you still there here?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I'm wondering how my voice got into that film, because it sounded like it right there, going like that here. Is there an explanation on that, or?
I think it was a doppelganger.
Yeah, I think it was that, Vicky.
There you go. But speaking of this, Vicky also got involved in the film. So, just why don't you? What was the inspiration of you getting involved into the short film Still Got Game, Victoria?
Well, it's so funny. I always joke about it, but it's so true. It really was a godsend. I couldn't have. Me and Maurice couldn't have, made it happen on our own. Mm-hmm. So somehow I wound up a part of it, and I'm so happy because it was such a fun experience. Maurice was coming from Texas. I'm here in the city. The film is shot here in the city, based in the city. So I was able to help produce on it and help, solve a lot of puzzles and put things together. It was
Vicky's not giving herself enough credit.
I mean, it's true. In short, that's pretty much.
No, but in all seriousness, Vicky and I, we met through a mutual contact. And I leaned on Vicky heavily in this process. One, she's extremely talented. She's local. She brought a lot to the table. This was, anything in film is a total team effort. It's just impossible to do any of this stuff by ourselves. So there was a lot of phone calls and text messages and location scouting. Vicky was our eyes, our ears, our feet on the street in New York.
And the mouth and nose too, as well.
First time 5 consecutive days, right? So
yes.
it was a long process. But Vicky, Jessica is my producing partner here in Houston. I worked on all my projects with Jessica. She was a tremendous help as well. Again, it's just a total team a total team effort rather, and we put it together. And I'm glad everybody, people who watches it enjoys it, and continue to push the project along.
Yeah. Who else is with you in the Zoom meeting? We could ask questions about here, Maurice. Is it just you there?
Yeah, I think it's just Maurice.
Okay. All right. So Cindy, go ahead. You ask the next question.
I wanted to know what the process was in terms of casting. Did you does the
Looking
actor?
Yeah, what the process was like. Basically, thank God being in the city for so long. I just naturally have a mix of people around me, so. Maurice let me know exactly who he was looking for, who I had to pair against, what they had to look like, and thankfully I was able to find them. So,
beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Did the boys play basketball?
Maurice actually found our young JJ in the city, and he's actually like a legit rising basketball star.
Beautiful,
so that was something I don't think no one could have taught in 5 days. So he already came with the skill set, and then. The character that plays his best friend, I have a personal connection with him. He's my cousin. Nice. He also is on the basketball track too. These kids are serious. They really have been groomed for this for a while. So something like this was just the perfect opportunity for them.
That's beautiful.
I'll second that by just saying, when it comes to casting, it's super important. Vicky, as she mentioned, has personal relationships in the market. That was tremendous. Lala's character. Jesus' character. It was just incredible. My only claim to fame with casting is Jamel, which is JJ's character. And I found him on Instagram. I don't have a relationship prior to. Yeah. And, like Vicky said earlier, God said, I literally was praying, because it's a basketball film, right. And you have to have people that can play basketball. That's one thing a person who knows the sport will pick out immediately. They can't really hoop. So that was important. And as Vicky mentioned, those are two young players that are up and coming freshmen. And I'm sure they're going to do tremendous things in basketball and beyond. They did a great job in acting, right? So it was cool.
De'Ara?
Yes, so I really like this film so far, and I hope to see the rest later. This film is important for our culture. I felt like it was New York immediately watching the film. You were like the point in contact, and you did great.
Thanks.
I want to know, what was the most challenging part of producing this film? And then also, like, what was the highlight of producing this film? I'm sure there's so many highlights.
I'll let you take that away, Maurice.
Challenging, the most challenging. It's always just, scheduling. Anybody that's in film, they know, if one thing goes wrong, you have to kind of pivot and want to fly. It's not for the weak at heart. I mean, there's going to be so much that goes wrong on any given day, and you have to be just ready to roll with the punches. I mean, we did that a few times, just trying to figure everything out. The last scene you guys are watching with Lala and Jesus' character in the gym, that was all impromptu. Like, we made up that scene literally at Chipotle after one of our days.
Yeah.
Yes.
One of the most, I would say, the best day for me was the final day, not because it was over, but because it was our only day shooting outside, and it was 95% chance of rain, and it didn't rain all but maybe 45 minutes to an hour. So God was on our side for that one too.
For sure.
I remember that.
Yes, Maurice, it's never enough time with you. We got to have more time with you, but time just goes so quick. But we thank you here for joining us here and for allowing us to share the short film with everyone
Can
here.
I ask one small question?
Really
I just
quick.
want to know, okay, because I know we're trying to get funding, we're trying to make
Yes,
this
with
big and
30
make it an
seconds
official
here.
thing, but are we doing the festival circuit?
Yes, so our Interest Festival.
Oh!
So I got some festivals entries already in. I'm going to continue to push that. I already have a pilot because I want to make it into a series and not a feature film. So I have a pilot already created, as well as finishing up a pitch deck for it too. So yeah, definitely try to do as much as we possibly can.
Yep. We're sorry we lost Maurice there for a moment, but we definitely look forward to seeing that. But our special thanks to Maurice Elrod, for the director of the short film Still Got Game here. Appreciate him for sharing us with the short film. We'll be right back, y'all.